Hey there, everybody. Hope you're having a wonderful day wherever you are in the world. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to wherever you're watching this from. And this is going to be a small talk on running on empty. So I know sometimes there are going to be moments where you're not going to be 100%, where you're not going to have everything figured out, where you're going to be falling and failing constantly over and over again. I know that that can be very hard because I've been through the same phase myself in the past, and I'm currently going through it as well right now. So yeah, needless to say, it's very, very close to me, and it's very, you know, it resonates with me a lot, and it hits close to home because, you know, it's a feeling that you can't really grasp or comprehend. You don't know why. Sometimes it can happen uh, in the middle of things being good or things working out for you. Of course, given that, there are times where it's going to be very difficult and you're going to go through struggles and, trials and tribulations. That is given to feel empty, to feel helpless and hopeless uh, in and of itself. But when it happens in the midst of any good thing, that's when it gets a little bit concerning. It's like, why am I feeling this way? How can I feel this way when everything's going well or when nothing bad or nothing good is really happening? My life is just going through the motions or stuff like that, or going with the flow. And I found it to be an eye opener because sometimes, it might be a sign of growth. I like to take it in a positive aspect where it could be a sign of growth. Perhaps, the reason why you're feeling empty or the reason why the things aren't satisfying you as much as it used to in terms of your hobbies, your relationships, your lifestyle, your habits, and so on, or your pursuits. It's mainly because it's your body or your mind signaling you that maybe it's time for a change. You know, it can seem quite strange and quite odd, but sometimes that in and of itself is the case. Perhaps you've grown into a different mindset without you even noticing, and it's your body and your mind once again signaling to you that, this is done. This was in the past. You don't need to go back to it, no matter how familiar it may feel or no matter how comforting it may feel to you. It's done. This phase is finished. The chapter is closed. You gotta move on. You gotta switch things up. You gotta find something new, find something, that will inspire you, that will let that fire within you again. And I feel like that's a sign that we shouldn't ignore. Maybe sometimes it's just us going through the motions and it can be quite, surreal, but at the same time, it really could be a sign that it's a signal for growth. And, it's better not to ignore it, better to in fact engage in it and contemplate, meditate on it, and truly get to know yourself at the present day and time. See what's changed, see what you like and don't like anymore, what satisfies you and what deteriorates you or depletes you in terms of your energy, your soul, your inspiration, and your flow, as well as your the light that comes from your soul. Yeah, it's a it's a really it's a really short topic because there's nothing much more to say. Sometimes that could be it. The reason why you're feeling empty is because perhaps that emptiness is giving room for something new to enter into your life and to give you that sense of feeling whole, of feeling fulfilled, of feeling satisfied, or of feeling grateful that you're alive, instead of resentful and very regretful of what you used to be. It could be a sign of you to stop looking at the past, stop indulging in the past, stop dwelling on it because it's done. And it's time to just take the lessons with you and move forward, you know? Use that towards your growth and build something new, build something better, build something more firm and stronger than you've ever done or you've ever built before. But then, yeah, then again, that's just my perspective on things. I hope you found it a little bit more insightful. I know that this talk is quite uh, smaller or shorter than, my previous talks, but it was just a thought that I wanted to get out there. And, I thought hopefully it might be able to resonate with some of you and maybe able to help you if you're feeling empty like I am. And remember, this is just a small hurdle in the journey that we're all going through. And our goal is just to aim, grow, and become a better person because of it. So yeah. Anyways, hope you have a great day, guys. That's all for this talk. Take care.